that tight. Flipped over. Alright, back in action. We'll get server disconnected, natty type, probably trolled, probably hacked into. Who knows? I know a lot of people like to ruin the good time that 85-90% of the time I promote. I know a lot of people are in here, made up names, different names, ignorant things, stupid things. No, there ain't time for that to BS. Bologna and cheese. So what you gotta do is, if you ain't really got much to present while you're viewing, then enjoy your negativity-ness, your 3 or 4 or 5 names, because obviously you don't have an enjoyment amongst your own soul or life. And if you can't realize that one day, hope the goodness of grace will put a blessing in you one day. That's what this holiday is all about. If you don't have where you want to do something good, where you want to show, where you want to promote a good rhythm or a good seeing the comments, then what's the use of doing something very typically or very just inconsiderately ignorant? And that's the reason a lot of people celebrate and respect this moment called a holiday, called Easter, for a man that was put there known as God's Son, Grace, and he sacrificed himself amongst people not respecting him for the notion of what he done on this planet. If you don't have no belief in that, if you don't have no care in that, well, one day, hope you do realize, why would it be talked about so much? Why would it be put upon scriptures or words? Why are there people that can actually give you proof that some of you people want to actually not be who you are, live like spoofs? I think some of you people come from where the old terms say, are you a test tube baby? There's so much in the monstrosity of earth right now. People got to realize what time of life that we're in. The time of life that we are in right now. Just got done doing a nice workout. Gotta keep your body fit. You gotta try to keep a good positive realm in view. You're a product of your environment, and then it's how you make it. If you see something bad, if you see something's going on wrong that you can't prevent, the smartest person turn his cheek, the strongest person. What I don't understand is why it takes so many groups, different groups and groups and groups of people to hoard on certain single people out, because they want to play in hordes of groups. And that's all of us standing here on a board of chess. I didn't say chest. Chess. But just to try to present and hope to present and hope people can represent their life, their meaning, their family, their love, their peace, and actually have one of these in their body. It really means something. A lot of y'all viewed me for a long time. A lot of y'all trolled me for a long time. You know the things and the issues I go through as an innocent person. is mainly the place I'm at. And then the people say, well, why don't you have a job? Why don't you this? Why can't you get out of there? Why can't you do this? Well, obviously, as we all see in our stories of life, some people dedicate themselves for a reason why they don't want to. And it's not saying I don't want to, or I don't want to leave a certain loved one of mine, the one that brought me here, in a bad situation that they need a little support with their handicap. And the people living here, I could say 35% of the time have a little care, but a lot of them are in the realm to where, how are you ever going to teach and make them understand how to respect their elders, respect people, be clean, be godly? You know, and it really burns my a-hole at times. Like everybody likes to burn people, curse people, hope bad about people, be neglectful about people. But I witness and I see people, even on these streams, where they treat their children, the things they do around their children. It isn't right. No, they don't care. It isn't right. You know, I asked those kids earlier. I said, yeah, y'all know I drink a beer sometimes, but am I drinking it around you? Are we hanging out and I'm drinking it around you? And when I got the kind of music that I listen to at times, that I'm really I've been filtering out of my mind a lot. If it ain't good, if it ain't producing a good message, I really don't want to listen to it. You turn into what you're listening to. So that's why all these people are like, hey man, let's turn that song on and turn into that. It isn't real. Good music is, you don't hear them singing the symphony in the orchestra. That's a big problem. People's minds got fed into the media, the music, the movies they watch, the things in the video games. So when you see that, and it's your mind, your muscle, and your ears, your five senses, seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, and tasting. What you're doing with your five senses, people only live like they got a sense and a half in their mind. And a Virgo, we have almost a sixth sense, to where we adapt so much with everything on Earth. Those people to run off and be ignorant and stupid. Beautiful red woodpecker. You know, the bird actually swooped down from the tree, swooped at the banister. We were about this close from each other. He's doing that. Knocked on the wood banister a couple times. That's why, how you doing, beautiful red-headed woodpecker? Might as well call him Woody the Woodpecker. Ha 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 ha. Does anyone remember Woody the Woodpecker? See, I'll bring all these good things up. People act, talk around, and a day or two later, they'll try to enhance and hide the filth or the dirtiness and reflect off a lot of the good. And y'all know this place that I'm in, I love, is beautiful. The reason it looks the way it looks upon the floor and some of the furniture is because of dog. Now if I had money to produce a place for the dog to live, a nice fenced-in area. I could produce a beautiful dog kennel with heat and air conditioning in it. I know how. I know how to carpenter. I know how to build anything my mind and my imagination thinks. That's what I present my life to. I ain't in here plotting and scheming on people to steal all their good stuff, follow someone behind their car, and if they leave it running, and jump in the car and drive off. Actually go to someone's car, damage and vandalize it. Why? If I had the money to build my own place and have a nice couple acres of land closer to the edging of the mountain, I'd be prospecting jewels and gems, maybe find a little gold, have a nice waterway, streamway, making hops and gardens, and good 420 herbs, all your cooking herbs, beautiful little orchards and wines and hops. You don't think I could live like that? I can teach that. You saw how I used my mind? I almost didn't think I was going to be able to do that. Take that pure hot sugar water and a packet of frozen fruit called blueberries, turn on a stream for a couple hours, and show you people how simple it even is how to take fruit. It isn't even a grape. Take hot sugar water, infuse them together, throw a little yeast in it. And what happened? I made some of the best homemade wine, and then I distilled it with 100% grain alcohol. And then I made a whiskey and a brandy out of it, and actually kept about a whole liter of the wine. And y'all seen it that follow me and watch me. And in my mind, I knew if I could think it, I can do it. Common sense. A lot of the words wouldn't have been done while I was doing it, but during the stream, I want to explain and show people. If you can think it, if you can build it, they will come. Not only I live, we all live. When we all live, we all do for each other. The more you live and the more you want to do, or the more knowledge you want to guide people to. You can buy education, you can buy people, you can buy things. One day there always ain't going to be money. You have to go by MacGyver. You have to go by common sense. You have to go with, if you were being guided, with the God, with the information, with the knowledge, the key you need to go on, the people around you to go on. You know, I ain't reading no prompt. I didn't write this down. You know, this is just word for word of growing old. Knowing when I was young, I did bad, I did stupid things. As a kid, I done things that anyone in these time of days, a lot of people hanging out when they're 18, 19, 20 years old. But is that my everyday life now? No. If I were to create that to be my everyday life, I feel my life would be more worthless than it looks right now. I'd have to feel like I'm more inconsiderate than I'm not, and that's why the product of the environment I'm in isn't really the good, healthy environment that I'm used to. or that I would produce and create. And to get back, well, why don't you go out and do that? Well, a lot of people, you hear me say this till I'm blue in my face. There's people in this community that got their aunts living in their house, and their kids, and their moms there. It's a thing it's really hard for people nowadays, and it's called the price up. Yeah, thank you. Thank any of y'all that's viewing and listening and understanding. Wie geht's? Wie geht's? From the Deutschland. Wie geht's? Yes. Wie geht's? And know some of my heritage. It's full-blooded German from the Bavarian area. So I tend to live, and a lot of her family members are known around the monks of Germany. A lot of her history. They're very southern Alps. Very southern, very mountainous Alps. Wood carvers. Stone layers. Very, very to the earth people. My great-grandmother was 99 years old when she passed off. So I always told my grandma and my mom, I don't want to be 100 years old, because then I'll really think I'm old. I think I'm too old. That woman, while she was still in her 80, 88, 89, 91 years old, she would still go to a stream of live, fresh running water and hand pick up trout out of the stream. She was still getting around, going to her garden, living the way she's used to. I appreciate it, yeah. Thumbs up for everybody. I'm glad to see the streams being able to conduct for a while. We're trying to get at a pretty good conversation, see what things are going to be like for the weekend. Yes, and good eggs for everyone. That's definitely. James, what's up, buddy? Thanks for swinging in, hanging in. You're a good viewer of mine, good follower. I'd like to link with you and do a little more gaming again like we did. So I try to. And it's hard. You hear what goes on here. You hear me out of my character. Stop! What the heck are you doing? Oh God, don't do that. Why are you acting like... And we all want to live calm and peaceful. That's what a good rhythm and walk of life is supposed to be. Yeah, yep. Kind of the same thing here. I'm kind of hoping they're gonna maybe fire up the barbecue grill, but we're real chilly here today. Pretty chilly. Just taking care of stuff at the house as well. Yeah, oh yeah. It's a big thing to do. It's kind of how where you're at too, Cheeky. A little chilly, big weather and stuff coming up tomorrow. I know I need to get the drums more involved. Y'all are correct, because I'm not practicing. I'm only a little bit rustier now than every time I leave them in there. You're correct. I got a lot of I can't really say they're daydreams or things that I'm hoping to do. A lot of the things I'm hoping to do are get application in at a place my friend is telling me that they are going to need a whole lot of help between the next 2-3 weeks, between the next 2 weeks and a month. And he needs someone to where I can shuttle maybe him around as a friend I know in the work vehicles and things like that. So I want to get me applications in, get work going, because that's what keeps people at ease when you work. And you do something that you know that is in your field of working. I can't, my life staring at this computer lately, playing in a computer lately. I have a hard time with the electrical luminance. I have to be, hands-on, hands busy. She said, yeah, it's sunny and nice somewhere. It must be sunny and nice in California. But they had a good rumbling they did today when I was reading a lot of mail. They had I believe it was like a 5.3, 5.4-ish. And Puerto Rico had a small one, I guess about an hour ago. Virgo Lover said, "This is going on down there in Alabama right now. We're nice, like the sky, the weather-wise. There are a lot of thick clouds moving across, but the temperature there, it's just that chill. I believe it's only 50-something. Let's teletone that one up. Current temperature. That's beautiful down there.
It's 63 degrees in Fredericksburg right now.
So we're 63 today. It's 63-ish. You do need a little long sleeve-ish going on. Jeans. Yeah, that's beautiful. It was raining for you now, so yeah, all that stuff going across the west is probably going to come on through for us upon the weekend. Yeah, they're showing us tomorrow. It's going to go way down to 41 tonight. 41 degrees. A couple light rain. It says a little bit of light rain. 41 degrees. Tomorrow's temperature and weather outlook.
Tomorrow in Fredericksburg, expect a high of 74 degrees and a low of 59 degrees.
So they're saying about a 10-degree difference. Very cloudy. 100% chance of precipitation. So it's going to be a little warmer, but it says completely. 100% chance of precipitation. Like I was saying, today's just one of those days. The girl would be nice because you get that heat and stuff around you, but it's just one of those days. I don't know if they have a good idea. They got a lot of leftover spaghetti sauce. It'd be a good day to make a lasagna, a nice salad, some good fresh bread, mozzarella bread. You can make it your home. That's what I think would be neat up there. Or they do stuffed shells, or I guess the other one's called a manicotti. You know how they want to get really into the boozing too hard earlier in the day. I'm the type of guy, I gotta at least make sure dinner's going, prepped and started. Then I might start sipping on one beer. And that beer I'm sipping on, by the time dinner and anything's done, I'll be finishing that off with dinner. Or normally, I don't even want to eat or drink or be around anything until after I eat dinner. But you always got to put something in you before you drink or toxify yourself. So that's, you're around 60-ish too. So that's pretty much, the page we're on. What's going on today. At the basement in the dungeon. Caught a couple good Facebook pictures of my buddy's son. Well, I might as well call the son a buddy now. He's grown and doing good for himself. He went out, did some fishing, had some good luck. See, and if I had a pickup truck, I would love to go out there with the kids this morning. Let's try the trout place first. If not, when we come home, we'll go to the lake right down by the street. 5 minutes from the street, car-wise. That's what they do every day, if you ain't used to it. To get the dog uncomfortable, that's what they do every day. There've already been numerous screaming, fighting. I jump out my bed unpeaceful, on the wrong side of the bed, every day. They're waiting for your feet to hit the floor. They're stomping on your neck, walking on your heels, walking behind your knees, stomping on your toes, rolling their eyes at you. They're picking their fist up, doing stuff like this. I'm like, what's wrong with you people? See, they got the dog upset. No goodness or grace. Now, you just heard what I said. You think them boys would be acting like that? If I can give them a break and be in a pickup truck, a little extended cab. I have a beautiful boat I can put in the back. Battery operated, control the motor. Put all the kids in there and scoot along the lake all afternoon and keep them occupied and happy. So y'all gonna be stupid and punch and kick while we're in the middle of the water? You get knocked off the boat. So what's going on around here? Don't take this sexist. It's the female feud. I've only noticed these people act totally ignorant and off the realm is when the more the female gets around. I never see any of them act rude, inconsiderate, very despiteful amongst each other, very nasty. It's like something wants to summon and possess it. Jiggy, one treat? One treat? Scooch. what are in there, plotting, scheming, getting ignorant. Negative Nancy wants a miserable Marvin. Been talking a little, haven't had much in the afternoon snacks, so trying to get Tiggy to chill down. Brought to you by Good. What a nice mixed drink of that. Kind of go good at the moment of time. I'll tell you what, they make these bags. Bags are already open. They make it where it's sealed. You know you're getting one. Get up there. Sit down. Get up there. Get up there. Set. Ready? Bon appetit. There we put up the barricade so the dog don't run up and down the stairs. He might get off and bark and scream and yell, but he's sensing that negativity that's up there, that static, that bad. They woke him up, clear out of sleep, having a dog nap underneath his chair over there. So they woke me up again today. Yelling, screaming, fighting, thumping across the door, throwing things all across the floor, being mad at everybody. And I wake up with a lot of good thoughts, views, imaginations, moments, and things I want to do. Got a smile on my face, checking Tiggy out. Hey, how you doing, buddy? You sleep good over there? Everything all right? Sometimes they'll play around at the edge of the bed with you, try to curl up with you, but I've got him where he pretty much has his home. He knows where to be now. He has his blankets, the couch. You know, check the dog out. Get the rhythm of the day going. You got a smile on your face. Well, thanks, God. Thanks, Lord, bringing me to another day. Let's go see what kind of good moments and good things and good decisions we can do today. Go to open the door. It's like time warp. F you. Back you that. Pick up your shoe, throw it at him. Chase him over here. I'm like, oh, so now it's my turn. Tag I'm it. In the tragic doorway. Because the negative Nancy's. Starting crap, stirring crap, playing crap, looking at people like it, treating people like it, being disrespectful, being ignorant, being unappreciative, or just being there to be alive. You got to make people feel alive. Live action. It ain't about being negative, being stupid, being inconsiderate. That's what I say. It's sad when I hear that dog up there bark 15 times in a row, and there's 8, 9, 10 people there, and they can't go to the hearing of the dog bark. Let's have another snack time. Now we're going to indulge in some wild beef. Why go? Beautiful steak strip. Get your daily proteins in you. Thank God for good things. With others are having good things as well. They have all kinds of nice flavors. These kind too. Pick them up at some of the country stores here. Sometimes you get two for like $1.50. I like to have good pickled eggs. Pickled eggs are good. Oh man. Take the leftover Easter eggs, make homemade pickled eggs. Oh my gosh. That's that old P-O-E, country boy lifestyle. Then when it gets hotter down there, ask for a go lover about putting that sun tea out there on your back porch, and you come home when you're done. You got lemons floating in it. Pour a little honey in it while your sun tea's getting made. Oh man. Come home, put ice cubes in your cup, fill up a nice cup of homemade sun tea, and then when it's done, pour it in the pitcher. Keep the limes floating in it. Stick it in the refrigerator. Oh my gosh. And other than doing the stream for a little bit, doing a little laundry, I wish they were up there keeping the house beautiful, spotless, clean. But my mother and stepdad, or the ladies, should all be in there, getting that kitchen beautiful. You know, getting the dinner prep for tomorrow. Or if they don't want to do the Easter ham, and which they probably are, because I did see a ham in the garage, in the refrigerator garage refrigerator. Taking a light protein break. Excuse me. That's what I say, don't talk while you're eating. Eating on a piece of beef's Wagyu beef. Had to chill Tiggy down for a minute, so I figured I'd break out a little jerky and give him a couple bites. Gotta eat your snacks first, buddy. Good boy. It's a good boy. Shake your paw. Shake your paw. Get one more. Shake your paw. Good boy. Shake your paw. Give me the other one. Good boy. Man, nerdy, everybody that's in here, honestly, man, I know it's something that they designed. The rich people, the power of the people, that they designed to do this to innocent people like us, the lower level people. It is. I agree with all y'all people. And I hope it doesn't bother or affect any of our families. And it is. It's something we all gotta look out for. And if we keep clean, if we keep, routines, coordination, the key is you gotta keep clean. You gotta keep clean hygiene. You gotta keep yourself calm. You can't get irate, ignorant, bouncing off the wall with the music everywhere. A mess, a slop. It's the key thing to life is, God is next to clean. It's not saying like God's gonna touch you and be like, oh, well, you're clean. It's very nice then. But it's the rhythm, how you notice that. You walk in your bathroom, it's clean, you feel good, you're happy, there's no mess, no smears, no toothpaste. And then anyone proper in life, Agent Woobert, how you doing? Long time there. Happy holiday. And that is wrong too, to have homeless people, but then say how they want to create things in our communities now and put us in camps, put us in FEMA camps. Well, why do they want to make that now for people, taking them from their homes? Well, why can't we take them homeless people if the shelters are overwhelmed and get them in sheltered camps? Patrol along the street where they're at. Solomon. Good seeing you, though, again, Agent Wilbur. I was thinking about you a while ago. You're from the United Kingdom, correct? From, I think, Britain or the England area. Yeah, in America and in the world, with the worldly leaders. It's an agenda that they feel they have to issue to us people, the peasants, the scragglers. Like I said, it don't matter how much money we do have or not. That does, make the world go round. It makes and keeps the type of family and the type of realm of life that you live. The things that how people are getting and earning now isn't very godly. So it shows a very destructive pattern of sin or Satanism that they want people to do to have more money nowadays in life, other than just a natural realm, a natural way. That's how life goes. These people that feel my life's never going to change. I'm never going to do this. So I want to change and destroy and be ignorant to everyone else's life. Where's that going to get anyone? Nowhere. Never has. What's the same when you go out there and you join that organization and someone is telling you to do something sexual, rude, ignorant, like a lot of the music, but then the only place you're promised is by them giving you death, or you receiving death, playing ignorant with the other one, locked up in a campment place, or in a hospital. I'm different. I don't want to put anyone in that realm of life. And I'm the one that builds and puts that building there for me. I wouldn't want to be rude and use someone for money for their sexualities, their looks. You're naturally beautiful, we all are. I wouldn't want to be out there and promote and make ignorance. I think it needs to be sold to someone to where they get so used to that rhythm. It's where a lot of people, his soul is just constantly sold. Even the people with the money, they want to be. I seen one guy walking down the store somewhere, and what I seen in the store, the meaning of life, who can collect and control the most souls. And I'm like, well, there's only one person that could do that. That's her name, Grace. If you believe in him, he'll rapture you. But now these other people live in a different killing pattern way. How many can I mark on the wall? How many can I watch fall upon me for me to gain? That ain't my walk of life. Especially not like a burger. Good stuff. People that don't drink. I don't mind drinking because it's a little heritageable. My family from the monks in the monastery, Germany, Bavaria. You see the wizard's hat I wear. The world's oldest brewery comes from the monks in the monasteries of Germany. Our Savior took water and made wine. It's good at a response. Drink and be responsible. You can't every day get yourself dizzy, your head throbbing around to stupid trance of music. You're just chain smoking like a goon. And then you're wondering in your mind, actually, things you're doing. Where's this? Where's that? Why am I acting like that? Why am I saying something like that? You gotta balance it out. Of course, maybe if this gets to be a good, enjoyable stream, we'll, a good rhythm of a day. At certain times in the evening, I like to have a drink or two. If you did send me by something, I'm not sure if something's going wrong with that right now, because I didn't remember when I met you. Oh, okay. I do hear a chime there. Thank you. Thank you, man. Honestly. And that's what I was saying. Yeah, when I first met you, you were, hey, here's $10. Go buy you a pint or two. You know, good hearing you, good understanding you. Yeah, thank you a lot, Agent Wilbur. Thank you. Honestly, good couple bucks to, get a couple of, maybe a pint or two, or get a nice little spirit, or get a little extra food and stuff. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Happy holiday, and, good health and peace for people. And I can't change people that don't believe or say they want to be atheist. I can't change those people, and I will never try to. Just like, if you don't want to change to make your life better, you have to at least try to. Yeah, Agent Wilbur is a very good viewer of, I don't know where he's, I don't know where he met me or seen me or just heard of me from someone he knows. I believe he is on the other side of the Atlantic. You have to correct me where you're at. I'm not sure if he's in English or in British. And he obviously, I do at times. A couple other people's asked me about that. I do at times. I do need to get that involved again. Y'all are right. Because they're sitting there. They're collecting dust and I'm collecting rust. But when the house is real crowded, people are taking naps, things like that. Because my father's schedule has changed a lot with the coronavirus. And there's times he likes to have his afternoon nap. And you hear the way the kids act. He gets bothered by that a lot. Because he gets bothered a lot in the evening. Not being able to get, good solid hours of sleep. I get bothered by it. And anything in life is beautiful to know to give to someone if you can, to help someone. And that's where I'm hoping I can give, good knowledge, good calmness, and good respect for people that, may be a little bored at the time right now, may not be going good through their day. I hope to try to enlighten people's spirit a little bit. It's easy to bring someone down and be very negative. That's easy. But if you can defeat that, and be creative, try to stay active with yourself. That's how, when I stream it, I always try to stay standing. Always, unless I'm gaming, later in the evening, late in the evening, I may do a gaming stream. And, it's hard to get around living around these big dogs that I got. That's just what makes my life a little, where I seem a little groggy. I'm allergic to the dander. The realm of the carpet and floor area, I feel disgusted and put myself to shame. When did Chinese think he last tried bat soup? Northern Horde. Was there not one Chinese like, hey man, I don't think so. Are you going for the job? For the Joey exotic look? All the tiger stuff? Actually, no. I just like tigers a whole lot. You see the pictures? This is a very nice tiger shirt. It's not the holiday where I'll probably wear a nice button-up shirt for Sunday and the holidays. You know, I'm pretty much in my doing chores a little comfortable clothes today. Also wanting to, promote a good, respectful Easter weekend stream. Knowing being brought up the way I was brought up and actually feeling things in the planet going on, that there is a meaning of why people that do celebrate this holiday understand that, there is something good for people if you want and be and do good. Here I'm just messing anyways. I'm out later, you all. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I love tigers. If my real job, I would love to be a zookeeper or be, keeping for a tiger or do things out in the land. Like a geologist, kinda. That's what I like a lot, being a Virgo. Being in touch with Earth and nature. Giving you, the Earth, the nature. That is my sign of Virgo. I got Netflix and Holy Lotta Chill. In your pom-pom. Thank you again, too, Robert. You're still around. Thank you so much. Hope you and your families, if y'all get together, have a great meal. Everybody stays healthy and virus-free. Give me one more minute here, guys. I'm going to go over here and wet my whistle. Excuse me. Get a little bit of water there. You got somebody hitting on you over there, cheerleader. They're hitting on you. Hey, I'm out here single. I'm always looking for a lady too. And I don't know if y'all remember the other day when I was bringing it up, how people, like, they got their names and they make their comments. It would be neat if they could at least, like, have an avatar attached to their comments on their names. Or you could see a picture. I know you can, like, I can't see yours. I think I could see it when I view it through YouTube, but I can't see it. Like, you see the way I see your comments here. See, that's the only way I see your comments. Yeah, see, that's the only way I see them here. See, and you know, the way I view them here is normally how I go by my stream. But I did notice when I looked at YouTube, I seen your name and your comments the other day, Cheeky, and your avatar and stuff like that. So yeah, if anyone, and a lot of people are only viewing through smart devices, not Sony PlayStation. My broadcast comes from Sony's Playroom, link through YouTube. So I'm only able to use the Sony format. But you heard yesterday when I tuned in with the smartphone and went to the YouTube site, it actually put me as another. And then your comments are in a different format, viewing through YouTube. And that's something in the future, and if I get back to work, all I really need to do is get a nice tablet, you know, and keep the tablet aside, and, you know, be able to view that and tune into that better for only the YouTube viewers. Because I have to think a notion to look and see you more of how you're communicating more through me. It's better to directly connect to the YouTube format. The way I'm connected is the Sony format. You single, cheerleader, or your man gonna open the door with a shotgun? See, and the whole time I've known cheerleader, I've respected cheerleader as a viewer, and I've never really wanted to run or ask those questions by him. You know, I've never asked her age, because that's always rude to ask a woman their age. She's telling us all she's single. You don't gotta be lonely at gamersonly.com. You're older, single. Let's see. Good age, Solomon. 38, I'm 39. Good age there. See, I've never even really asked Virgo lover, hey man, how old are you, dude? Or, you know, James, and I believe I asked James before. I think we're pretty much the same age, or he may be a year or two older than me. Older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's what they tell you. Older than you. Older than both of us. Cheeky. See, I don't want to get into all the personal, you know, all that personal things like that. Cheeky's old enough to take out for a dinner and have a Corona or two or a drink. And they always do say it is better, I believe, as a man, to try to get a little bit of an older woman. Now, it's good when you're younger. You get with your high school sweetheart or whatever, you stay in love, things end up good. But nowadays, everyone knows the divorce rate, separation rates, things like that happen, unfortunately, in a lot of our families. And it's hard when you get older, you know. Luckily, I got a good stepdad after my parents separated. That's always been there, you know, work-wise, productive-wise, helping, doing for the family. Now he's doing a lot more for, you know, not just the home and the family here, for the grandchildren, for helping his brother, and, you know, helping people in his family. He was in the service, so he was taught that, you know. Or he's always been instilled that, the way he was brought up. He was born on a farm and things like that, to where, you know, there's always something to do. There's always people. You have to be out there and at least want to have the will and the way to want to take care of people and around you. Because you only get one family. Like my mom says, you only get one mom. I'm the only mom you have, and I say, yeah, I know. And that's why I would love to be with a woman and have a child, but I chose not to have a child yet, or when I was very young, because I didn't want to get separated and then feel bad if I couldn't be the dad, because I wouldn't have the money or the finance being laid off or something happened work-wise, or I wouldn't want to have children and then throw them in their grandma and grandpa's house, how both my sisters are. I mean, it's okay to come spend the weekend during the holiday, you know, but my reason why I try to be here single is I don't have a relationship problems going on in here. I don't have children problems. I have a handicapped mother that I know needs physical needs and things done in the home. She needs her son to be some of the muscle she don't have, not having a half a heel. Y'all don't know me. In Germany, she had a bad accident. Playing around metal, and, you know, being, you know, and cut her heel. She'd already cussed, being ungraceful to each other. And all this is about food. Whose is this? Get your kids away from mine. I don't like your kids. I don't like you. They're probably already drinking. You've heard me. It is not the time for me to drink until later, maybe after dinner. They're all in there being. Obviously, the reason they had to go to a store is to get their dope, get their drugs, and it's being taken care of. The dog senses it. Nice. Tiggy, one treat? They'll do that tomorrow. They'll look at me, that's the way you acted. No, that is not. See, they're already drunk. o'clock, and they're already slouching, drunk. Nobody's eating. That's how they act when they're not eating. He's a good dog, but he senses that. You see that? And that's why I put the wood there, so we don't go to the door and growl at him. He's knowing that shh. My middle sister is a very mean person. She can't be at her home with her husband because they're fighting, cussing each other, drinking before her. I can't have your cigarette. They're Leos. They're starting a fire everywhere they go. They gotta be dominant. They gotta be ruling. They gotta be mean. Shh. I know. Better get my dad mad. My dad got to be a ringleader. She makes the kids fight. Let me go check the laundry scene. Bring the dog in there into the other room. So we'll go into the room where there's action and work, and the dog won't be around it, and I'll still be being productive and active and helping and doing for people. Excuse me for what is going on. Excuse me. And I know things like this happen in a lot of other people's families. And that's what make a lot of my viewers like it when I stream, where they can hope they're getting away from it a little more than I'm hoping. But in a way they are getting away from it. And some people on here, I guess they're getting off by it. Laughing, they're screaming, they think it's hilarious. It isn't. That acting and being like that is not hilarious. Exactly. This is a holiday. You gotta know that a man was put on an object like this, and he was put to death, or the reason why people act like that. That's what they will not be respectful in their mind. And if they would be respectful, they wouldn't fight amongst siblings. They wouldn't make these kids feel and be around them. Of course, when you're already at the level of being alcoholic or whatever, you don't need it the minute you jump out of bed. You gotta do things in your life first. You gotta be productive. You got to eat first, even if you don't want to eat. That's the reason. Too early in the afternoon, boozing and being stupid. I only like to start at a norm of what you could call the happy hour, or after I've had a breakfast and a little bit of lunch. Normally after dinner, or right at the moment when dinner is there, is then when you start starting stuff, making stuff, instigating, being non-graceful. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out a little bit last night, watching the Modern Warfare. Man, bro, you got to get me a friend request. I tried to do your name, that one, and I couldn't do that one. I guess you have a lot of privacy settings for that name. I showed you I do my normal routine. Oats, fruits. Done the lunch routine. We have protein, snacks. We've had beef jerkies a little bit. I ain't worried about them acting off the wall. If they want to throw around, act ignorant around whatever they're going to try to cook for dinner, I ain't worried about it. I'll go to my little pantry over there. I'll create a wonder A Wonder Dish with leftovers and things. Foss the Teenage Years. Hey, Unky D. Fost the Teenage Years. What does that mean? Fost. F-O-S-T. Teenage years. They need to relax. It's not fair. In the house, the dog. Well, the children, it's not fair to. It is not. This is a holiday where the children need at least have an enjoyable, calm weekend at least. Cotton candy. Are you saying like Brust or Foost? That's a different way of saying hello in a different language. It's a hell of a frozen cotton candy. You need to relax. So I hope things are good where you're at, Joe Mama. You know, you got things for the kids, little Easter basket, maybe find a couple eggs in the lawn and stuff, you know. If you make the plastic eggs or you boil eggs, where you're able to go in there and dye the eggs, that's a good tradition. You know, the meal at the home, the ham, you know, the fresh food for the family, you know, to put good health, put good nourishment in us, respect that. You know, we're all sinners, we all do bad, but please, you know, take our sins. Thank you for, you know, giving yourself for our sins. Hope that good calmness for the family and not just for the weekend, it stays with you. Let me go do laundry detail. Here, buddy. Chill. Excuse me. Gotta take care of getting laundry out of there. Fold it all down. Those are all the towels and things like that. I'll still fold those and do those. Take care of the dog a little bit here. I haven't been keeping up with a lot of the comments. So I was like, yeah, I guess the quarantine gets people bored, or some people like to troll other people, or some people get when or if they know another woman's in the room, like, oh God, oh man, oh. What's up, girl? How you doing? What's happening with you? What you doing? Let's go get drunk. Let's get our beer. Excuse me. Let's get our beer goggles on. Is she rejected? Yeah, it's. You know, it's just how we were saying earlier. I wouldn't want to ask a woman about her age. It's kind of rude, but if she's being truthful with her answer and saying, well, she's a little older than both of us, you know. Now y'all are acting trolly. You're acting a little trolly. Mixed mangled comments going on there. Now, were you actually a cheerleader in your school time and stuff? Yeah, getting the dog straight, getting his water good. Oh no, why they won't take care of the other dog in the garage for me before the sun goes down. Take him out, get him in his routine, get him a half a bucket of water, little less than a half a bucket of food. Get him happy so when it does become when he needs to go back out, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then before he goes to bed, then that's when I don't mind doing it, because I got the flashlight, and it is, you know, a little dangerous in the evening, hearing the roaring, you know, the coyotes, all the wildlife. A lot of it wakes up at night. I'm everyone's cheerleader. Okay. I see why you put the name on there. Yeah. You like, the couple streams, or when you view people, you like to be like right there on the sideline cheerleading. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I know, Virgo, especially down there where you're at, where it's a lot warmer now. Man, there was, when I was into Huntsville and DeGlencoe and, way up there up north around Anderson Army Base. I think it's called Jacksonville, right? Jacksonville, Florida, where the college and all that is. Man, did I see rattlers, rattlers, and rattlers, and rattlers, and rattlers. Man, y'all got rattlesnakes down there like a dime a dozen, man. My goodness. When it gets real hot, how it gets down there, man, them bad boys are everywhere. Timber rattlers. Even in the evening, yep. Even in the evening, you gotta watch out. I need fresh air without corona in it. I hear you. That's why I like to try to stay a little active. You gotta put good food in you to build your immune system. That's what it is. Good, healthy food in you. And it can't be what you heard going on. Even if you want to drink, you want to drink, you got to put something good and healthy in you every day. You got to. You got to. Those are my kids that to be treated like that. And then if I had my capability of wanting to do how I'd want to do with them kids, there wouldn't even be we'd just be getting back from fishing. Fillet the fish right there on the side of the bank. Put them in nice buttermilk and seasonings. And then before you know it, oh my God, you could have fish fried. These people don't know how to live the rhythm with Earth. Beat, neglect, cuss at the children so they can feel like they're getting off at it. I got control of you like that. I got control of something like that. That's being highly neglectful and negative. I'm not really sure if they're going to concentrate on that this year. They'll get more like an Easter basket. They might get an Easter basket, decorated, kind of like hidden around the home a little. My mom always does that for the kids. I know they're always parboiling eggs. I can smell it right now. Boiling water and eggs being boiled. They always, do the boiled eggs and egg coloring. And that's always good on the after end of it, because then you can start making your tuna sandwiches, your egg salad sandwiches. And they take all that good, nice spaghetti sauce and they make lasagna, maybe Monday or Tuesday night. You can cut up an egg, put it on your salad. When you want a good snack, some good protein in the afternoon, take your eggshell off, put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. You got to keep that tradition. It's a family tradition. You think like anybody being that isn't Christian or Catholic, Muslim, these people, you think they care about that? They want to be doped up, want to be drunk, probably in, opium dens, chanting AK-47s in there. What? That's my particular man. That's nothing towards no one's religion, but that's the behavior characteristics. See, I don't get that dog acting like that. Somebody else does. Going to the supermarket. You better watch it. Right then and there, when they started knowing they're having this supermarket thing go on, that's when each store or supermarket, or, you know, if I was in the White House and all this is going on, each store should have created its own delivery service. At least half off or 75% off if they don't want you. You know. If you order from that store, they should be able to say, well, thank you not for coming in, for, you know, you could still come in, blah, 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 but thank you for choosing to get your grocery delivered. At this time, everyone should be granted a 40, 50, 55% off any type of delivery bill. At that point blank, nowadays, where people are lazy and they don't want to go nowhere and everybody wants to just shit in their lap, why don't you just make it like that constantly? Well, you can't call an Uber. You know, people are smart, and you go to your online grocer or you go online. Normally, if you look at the right clearance and the right deals, you can end up getting free shipping, getting things easier. People don't know how to like read and research and observe the way a Virgo is. That's why I'm very good at that. I'm highly observant. I read, research. Why do you think I'm good at being a carpenter? I ain't in there asking everyone, how many inches? What? How do I put the screw in there? Or just sit here and stare at the middle of my crotch and play pecker and sex games and booze and killing games? That ain't building a good place for anybody. Let's go there, yeah. Let's spread stupidness, ignorance like the bliss. I mean, them people don't. Common sense is like, went out the window. People's common sense are this now. Where's this person? Where's that person at? I want to get this person's personality. I want to act like them. I want to hack like them in this computer. You know what? I don't like what's happening and how good looks and that. You go over there and home wreck that house. You go over there and relationship that people. I can't believe there's people on earth like that. And a lot of ignorant people that are like that are people that are jealous to see other people happy together. Happy in their homes together. Real life trolls. I was never one to want to ruin anyone's relationships. Be mad because, oh, my neighbor has this and why don't I keep up with the Joneses? I'm the one you walk out. There goes John Jacob Jingleheimer and Schmidt. La 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 la. His name is my name too. It's like, yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out. When are you being your name wearing it out? I'm being my name, swearing it out, cussing it out, being stupid about it. But that ain't my name, because the trance music is making me act like that. Someone on the other end of the telephone's telling me to speak and be like that. Be unique. It's called be unique. Common sense is without a word. Bird is the word. You heard earlier today, a red woodpecker swooped down from the tree, came right there to the banister, pecked at the banister a little bit, looked at me eye to eye, like we're communicating, and I didn't have to say nothing to it. It's just a sense of nature. Virgo, the earth. I love my animals. Love my animals. But I don't like snakes, especially poisonous ones. I love to fly like an eagle and keep my eagle's eye. But I don't like snakes that can bite you, poison you, constrict you. King David's she was married and had a husband killed. Well, look what ISIS did in the evil times. She wanted to be so much loyalty and so much royalty, she chopped her brother's penis off, put it on her, made all these all these made-up creatures where God was like, Noah, this is out of control. Then she was sleeping with her father, her own father, to gain royalty, after she transminded his mind. Ignorance. I'll tell you what, I know it's past the hour. I know the sun's down. Let me get the lights on, the curtains going. And we're almost at the point. We got the 2-hour point on the stream. We'll let it go on for about 2.5 hours. Appreciate y'all that have been in and out of here, playing around with each other a little bit, joking, hoping today's good and stuff. You know, that's what we're all hoping for, the good for everyone. Once I do this, quick curtain close, get the lights on outside, hopefully to pay attention to the dog there, then we'll come back and we'll finally pour an ale now that the sun went down. Now that I've eaten enough of food before you toxify yourself. You gotta eat proper before you toxify yourself. If not, you'll fill yourself with cancer, and you'll be a cancer to people. Get on a nice warmer shirt. Man, there's so much goddamn estrogen and stupidness going on. My beard's flying around like a goddamn woman stepping, cursing, flipping, negative Nancy, flipping out on everybody. Reducing your hairline, ignorant inconsiderations. People in here despising the white guy. You might do the white thing for people. Play like it's crotch. had a real crazy off the wall dream or vision, however you want to call it. Man, I had one last night where about 85% of the celebrities were asking me, please don't let me catch this sickness. Please help me. You're the only one. Help me. I need you to make me healthy so I can go on stage and so I can perform for the people. It was so... And I was there like guiding people, helping people. The one guy's one celebrity's business owner was looking at me, and he's like, what am I even used for anymore? You do a better job than me. Tell you what, we did our exercises for today. We lifted our weights. We've already done 40. We'll probably do 20 more push-ups there. Worked out a lot. Stood up all day. And all they're doing, taking shots from their shot collars, taking their children to be rude and ignorant around with, and taking people and making them not people. Remember I was promoting to you, bro, that mountain biking. And if you can get the carrier, it connects on the back of the mountain bike. And your kid goes in it, and it's all like bug-proof, mosquito-proof. Has a little like blinking light on it. That is beautiful, because then you and your kid, while he's younger, are able to go out and enjoy when the weather's good. You know, take good bike rides at the bike trails, you know, take it around the neighborhood a couple times. Because, you know, not only you're going out and you're exercising, you're able to have your child with you that's seeing, learning, and having a very good experience at the same time with dad. Because, you know, he'll never would forget that, being the age of a toddler like that now. He would never forget that. He'll sit you down when you're old and, Dad, remember when we used to go on the bike rides? And I was in that nice buggy, and we're riding around, and we're going to the trails. You know, the neighbors are waving at us. That bonding, that family bonding, father to son bonding, or child to daughter bonding. If your child is, there's a certain age that you can get into. You can get different kinds. I don't know here. I'll tell you what, since we're bringing up the topic, give me a minute. The sun went down. I want to get ready and open up the bottle with y'all. Well, not the bottle of beer I got. It's a bottle of beer. And have a pint. I'll show you at first what I've been sipping on. Yeah, have our evening drink, our happy hour. Our happy hour. Jiggy. Alright. Cheers, everybody. And when I'm kind of low on my money, I get me 42 ounces. Cold Wind Blue. 8.2 high gravity. And this is not malt liquor. Exclusive smooth flavor. Slow brew. Extra. This is a little malt liquor. Extra malted barley and select hops. Iced brown paper bag these in the glass bottle in Quantico Town after playing basketball. You get a 40 ounce of these. You get 2 Philly blunts from the back of the counter. You got your dub in your pocket. You go down to the water. You sip on your 40 ounces of freedom. You roll up your bob. You got your buddy or two with you. Passing along the river. Beautiful. 42 ounce. Nice beer. $2.50. $2.50. And this is 42 ounces. That's how we do it on the East Coast. I guess we got more able and capability of drinking than you guys don't. I'd rather have more of the marijuana and the good gift of the 420. You know. Yeah, 250, man. Good boy. And these will get you. These will get you. Word. You listen to your grandfather. You listen to your father up there. Goddamn, drink responsible. Be responsible. Be nice to each other. Can you ever be graceful in your life one day? ignorant people. Staying busy, man. They're up there, stirring the shit, treating each other like shit, being disrespectful. Cheers, put one to the lip. And if you're still here, Joe Mama, yeah, you see me last night. I like to put an orange wedge with it because this is pretty strong. And that orange tastes real good. And then at the end, I eat orange and it has a little bit of alcohol in it. Well, thanks for asking. Hope everything's okay where you're at as well. You hear what's going on up there? You're only a product. I'm only a product of my environment, you know. Always up there. Neglectful, abuse, ignorant, disrespectful. Won't even give the rhythm of grace to nobody. Competing, cursing against each other. Being stupid and then sitting there. My and this person's better than yours because we can beat at you, spit at you, be ignorant, be stupid, however, any way we want. And that's how I'm getting off. And it's always every day about who's doing this with each other. 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Always when the sun goes down. Always from 8 to something 9 o'clock. Piled up cane lip. Who's been drinking since this time of day? And I hate you because this type of way. Make the dog freak out. I gotta make a dog barrier so don't freak out at the door. Can't hold your head up high. Don't want you talking like you're talking like this, doing this. Very ignorant. What do I got in there? Basically 2 more loads, but I gotta make sure the washing machine properly works at times. Our washing machine's possessed and it has its own mind of its own. First load I went no problem. 49 minutes. No problem. This one's playing the game with me again. And there's one other load in there. So once I get this load in the dryer, the last load hopefully will wash and be good. Other than me feeling like I'm doing someone's dirty laundry, taking care of someone's dirty water, and hiding people's dirty money. And that's what they're all arguing about.
I use my money. I use this. I used the welfare to do this. Bitch, there wouldn't be no food in this house. There wouldn't be nothing for you to eat. There wouldn't be nothing for you. There wouldn't be, well,
I'm the one
there wouldn't be a house for no one to live in. I'm the one for this. I'm the one for that.
I wonder, oh, who wrote the book of love? It always does, John. Always. Always. Don't wait on me to walk out the door. Neglect me, spit at me, punch me, abuse me. Call people faggots, call people blackbait. Call you everything other than a good person. Call you around to do anything other than a good quality, or the view of a good quality. Call you to do the dirty work, the dirty laundry, the dirty water, to hide up the dirty money. And then look at you off the opposite side of you in your left hand.
I'm not dirty. That ain't me. That ain't how I am. That ain't how my on the phone tells me I am. With my other friend on the phone.
Playing house from the phone. Play mouth with people. That's what it said. Before you know it, everybody's life is controlled in your vocal cues, in your emotions, and your mouth. They don't like you preaching it, teaching it. They like taking you from the reach of it.
Don't put your hand there, your hand's over here. Or reach your hand over there. Reach your hand over here.
Shh, 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 shh. Hero Dragon, Zemo, doesn't need to be. I know, and he can't teach them the goodness with grace. You know, right now, this is a holiday where we should be family active. Knowing that when they took a man colorblindly orderly, he hung his head there in the dying notions of his soul dying, and wanted to wash these sins from everybody. No, I put this shirt on to match the because the sun went down. It's going to be 41 tonight. Shh, brother, shh. Everybody's on edge. We're all supposed to act like we're walking on thin shells. We're all going to be scared at each other. If this person's cussing that person, everybody's getting cussed. This person's having a headache, everyone's supposed to have a headache. I could have stopped. Tiggy! Jesus Christ! You know what I think's wrong with some of these psychopathic women? It doesn't say God's daughter. It says God's son. He gave his only son. Are you still in here, Joe Mama? Come here. Come here. Stop being... No. Stop. There's the fighting. There they go, fighting. Most definitely. I know where they all went out down the street. They're either on the meth, crack, or cocaine. And they can't stop mixed with alcohol. That's why no one's wanting to eat. If you're new to the stream, every time, bro, and it ain't me. I like to stop it, but I get up there, I get my face stomped. I get my head punched. I get the back of my ponytail ripped, cursed. And I want person to be up there recording it like they're watching a porno scene, whacking off at everybody at it. Is Joey Mama still in here? I want to research those pull behind baby buggies for the mountain bike. I was going to research that for him. How you doing, Mr. G? DJ G, spitting it, hoping it can be no tragedy. Just remember, we're all on the planet, and we're all human beings. Let's treat people with love, respect, and the humbleness of grace. He died for our sins, wanted to give us faith. Don't be the colorblind that wants to take the dinner plate, that wants the sinner's place, that wants that mottled-eared, croak-stain, death, neglect, killing, gun for the Islamical movement on the human being. Believe in Christianity. Believe in the ability of the goodness of the time. Don't put your children in the middle of that kind of stuff. Ignorance, cursing, abuse. That's why for me to have a child I put on earth, I don't want her to witness none of this. That's why I never had a child. Because everywhere you go, children witness this. A lot of them. No matter where they go nowadays, they're having to witness this. And they shouldn't. They're the innocent ones at any of this. And I see it on people's streams live. Ignorance, stupidness, ignorance, neglect to their children. Partying, doping on, stereo in the background, feeding their head through ignorance. Rolling their eyes at their kids, doped up, drunk, delusional at the scene, cussing at them, ignorant. And then it's worse that goes on here, because this is family feud. This is I'm big sister, you're little sister. This is your man ain't nothing to my man this. And that's where they're getting off. Tom Carr, man. Cheers, bro. Cheers. Happy holidays, good health forever. Let me research that anyways for Joe Mama here. Oh, cool. My buddy, I don't know him in person, but a guy I follow on YouTube. You guys might want to watch it if y'all like fishing and catfishing. It's called Hook, Line, and Chill. His name is Mike. He does a very good catfishing gig. And he always has bomb women with him. And I believe he lives... I think he lives in Kentucky. If not Ohio, but I believe he lives in Kentucky. Yeah, I've got a couple messages here I got to go through real quick. Yeah, and one of the messages I've seen, he just put a fresh YouTube video on. He runs trot lines, he runs limb lines, all up and down. I think he's on the Red River. And he does about, I think about every 2 or 3 days when he's into the fishing field. And he's an actual ecologist of the ecosystem. Something I would love to be. Very good stream though, man. Very good stream. A very good thing to tune into YouTube. Hook, Line, and Chill. Look it up. If y'all like that stuff. He has a lot of proceeds and things he's doing. He has good stuff on his website. He has a calendar with all the ladies. He only takes ladies with him to help him. And there's some fine-looking country girls that he takes with him. Oh yeah, he got a big group of them. Big group of country girls he takes out there, and they dress to show it. The Daisy Dukes, the tight midriff shirts. Some of them will show you a little cleavage. He has a calendar from last year, all the girls. He's doing a big sponsor right now for a local painting company. Every catfish he catches within certain pound limit there is worth $5. Any catfish over $50 or 50 pounds is worth like 50 or $100. Good stream to follow. Good stream if you like that outdoor country good old boy living. Just the good old boys. That kind of stuff. And then all about that trap house, that whole yo man, that blah 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 blah. Man, that's all I'm with. No. You watch that stuff I'm telling you about? That's the good old things that makes you enjoy life. But come on and chill with Purple Jack. I don't know if you can see it much. See how he takes the beautiful girl with him? Got a midriff shirt on. Hanging out. Catching catfish. Live action. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really like to clear and check my phone a lot. Erase, clear, check messages when they come in. That was very nice. One of my good viewers earlier today to send out a holiday donation, a holiday blessing. It was very nice of him. Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to go turn in an application for electrical company. It's like a skilled laborer, journeyman. I'll probably start off 15 and a half, 16 and a half an hour. And then after, 30 days, you get a raise. Then you go 60 days, you get a raise. And then you get 90 days when you can prove you're there. And then he'll put you at like a bigger level. But one buddy said he can't imagine he's making $24 an hour. And what I already described to him and what I know how to do, he said, damn, you've done things I ain't even done yet. We need to be together on the crew. We'll skate through these jobs and get success. And don't worry about, the boss being an asshole, this, that, the other. He's a good boss. I know him. His husband and wife own business. They got a lot of work coming up after the month of April, and the coronavirus is not shutting them down because they are essential. essential business, electrical company. And we're working in a lot of resident homes that are still being built before anyone moves in. So this would be residential and commercial electrical work. And I'm a jack off at all trades. I know how to do them all. Very cool, very cool. Top of the hour. And they want me feeling like I'm sitting here shivering like a rotten witch in a brass bra, colder than a goddamn witch in a brass bra, cussing at the preacher at the steeple. Playing my pocket like they're icy. Hanging in the dangle and dangle, climbing underneath your ribs, those rotten serpents again. Hanging off your coattails, piling dust everywhere. Leaving you schlong-faced. See him up there? I'll play you schlong-faced all day. There's the curse of Cain and Fable again. Nobody's caring about Christianity. It's like Christmas. Make Christmas. Make that. We're going to make Islamic family. goddamn garden to me. The garden's there so it can be destroyed, and the snakes are here so they can crawl Medusa. Everyone's hairline, everyone's crotch. I'll play the top of the hour with everyone, like 31 questions without a who did. Knock the lights out, knock the window, knock the river down, knock the smile off, knock the food across. Someone must be Cain and Abel, not respect and grace. There's no Prince of Peace. There's bouncing off the wall. Colorblind writing everywhere. You gotta watch your mind. They jump into playing your vocal here. We're gonna shut the stream down, 3-hour mark. Sorry y'all had to witness that again. The 3 marks of the 666 going up there. The Shivan life. Pray, Amen, Salam. Whatever your religious says to pray for the God, the Almighty One. Hope the best for everyone. Hope the best health for everyone. Hope everyone's corona free. Hope no one's Easter goes like this. Hope no one's turning up, acting ignorant where they're at, being neglectful around their children. If you got children, dedicate your life to your children. Okay? Alright, please? Can we do that? Please? It ain't about your homies down the street. It ain't about this. It's about your family and your children. Thank you. God bless. And let it be known. They put good people on crucifixions and took their name by colorblind orders, taking the faith. Let's take people on here. playing around with my shotgun at them, and if I don't do that, I'm gonna get shot. Ignorance. Nobody needs to be killed dead for anything.